Welcome to the podcast. My name is Dr. Noor Gajraj. Let's talk about mTOR, the master regulator of health, disease, and aging. The mammalian target of rapamycin, or mTOR, is a pivotal protein kinase that acts as a central cellular regulator. It integrates diverse environmental signals, such as the availability of nutrients, growth factors, hormones, and stress signals. Its primary role is to control fundamental cellular functions, including protein synthesis, cell growth and proliferation, cell survival, autophagy, the cell's recycling and self-cleaning process, metabolism, and immunity. Crucially, mTOR exerts its effects by forming two distinct complexes, each with unique roles: mTOR complex 1 and mTOR complex 2. mTOR complex 1 is the more well understood complex. It's primarily activated by growth factors and nutrients like amino acids. mTOR complex 1 is a major driver of cell growth, protein synthesis, cell proliferation, and survival. It also plays a key role in inhibiting autophagy, which is the cell's essential self-cleaning and recycling process. mTOR complex 2, while less understood, is also activated by growth factors, but is less sensitive to nutrients. It primarily regulates the actin cytoskeleton, influencing cell size, glucose uptake, and promoting cell survival. The balance and communication between these two complexes are vital for cellular health. mTOR dysregulation, a driver of disease such as metabolic diseases and cancer. Metabolic diseases, when mTOR activity, particularly mTOR complex 1, becomes hyperactive or imbalanced, it's strongly linked to conditions like diabetes. It can lead to insulin resistance, where cells struggle to take up glucose, resulting in high blood sugar. It also affects lipid metabolism and ketogenesis. Obesity, chronic mTOR complex 1 activation is associated with fat accumulation and exacerbates obesity. Non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, where fat is deposited in the liver. Cancer. mTOR is a frequent target in cancer because its core functions, promoting cell growth, division, and survival, are exactly what cancer cells exploit. Approximately 30% of cancers exploit the mTOR pathway. Hyperactivation leads to uncontrolled cell proliferation. mTOR and life extension, the aging connection. Beyond specific diseases, one of the most exciting areas of mTOR research is its conserved role in aging and longevity. The link between mTOR and lifespan extension has been shown across diverse organisms, from simple worms and yeast to fruit flies and mammals. Reduced activity, longer life. Studies consistently show that lower mTOR activity, particularly mTOR complex 1, is associated with a prolonged lifespan. This often happens in response to nutrient deprivation or caloric restriction, leading to a reduced metabolic rate and less accumulation of toxic metabolites. mTOR and life extension, the aging connection. Autophagy, the cellular cleanup crew. A key mechanism linking mTOR to longevity is autophagy. mTOR signaling typically inhibits autophagy. When mTOR complex 1 activity is reduced, autophagy is promoted. This cellular self-cleaning process removes unwanted proteins and toxic components, reduces cellular stress, and directly contributes to life extension. Senescent cells and PDL1. Reduced mTOR complex 1 activity has also been linked to better clearance of senescent cells, often called zombie cells, that contribute to aging by impacting proteins like PDL1. Therapeutic strategies for targeting mTOR. First generation inhibitors, rapamycin. Rapamycin, the drug from which mTOR gets its name, was initially thought to exclusively inhibit mTOR complex 1. It's FDA approved and beneficial for certain cancers. However, these allosteric inhibitors provide only partial inhibition and with prolonged use can also affect mTOR complex 2 activity. Clinical trials have shown mixed results, sometimes leading to feedback activation of other pathways. Second generation inhibitors, for example, sapanisertib. These are ATP competitive dual inhibitors designed to target both mTOR complex 1 and mTOR complex 2 simultaneously, providing more complete inhibition. They've shown promising anti-tumor effects in various cancers, often in combination therapies with zivafibosate or metformin, demonstrating improved disease control. Third generation inhibitors, Rapalink. 1. These are the newest generation designed to target multiple domains in both mTOR complexes for even more potent inhibition. Early studies show superior efficacy, for instance, in suppressing T cell proliferation in organ transplantation. Other inhibitors, common drugs like metformin for type 2 diabetes also exert mTOR inhibitory functions, affecting cellular energy metabolism and stimulating AMP-activated protein kinase. Even taurine, as recent research shows, can limit cancer progression in an mTOR-dependent manner by influencing macrophage polarization. In conclusion, mTOR is truly a central physiological regulator, integrating diverse signals to control fundamental cellular processes. Its dysregulation is strongly associated with metabolic diseases, various cancers, and plays a crucial evolutionary conserved role in the aging process. Our evolving understanding of mTOR signaling positions it as a promising and powerful target for therapeutic intervention. Thank you for listening to this talk. Please consider buying my book, 100 Pathways to Longevity, and subscribing to this channel. Thank you again.